I am here to make a prediction. 𝘕𝘂𝘠 is going to struggle to keep this one in stock. I just know it. Belle Tress is rocking it. They're killing it. They are coming out with some of the cutest styles and the most amazing colors. Today we're going to learn about the brand new style Tribeca in the brand new color Buttered Toast Rooted. This color is not what you think it is, and I cannot wait to tell you about both. My name is Denise. I'm also known as heywigsister on Instagram and Facebook, and I'm partnering with 𝘕𝘂𝘠 to bring you this review. Is both an online retailer and an in-person wig shop. They have it all going on, and I am so honored to be partnering with them on this review, and quite a few reviews actually. They are a wonderful option if you are in the market for one of the major name brands. Not only do they try to give you the best pricing that they possibly can, they have sales all the time. I can save you 30% if there's not another special sale going on, and just definitely one for you to bookmark for the future. I will put a link in the description box below and a coupon code in case by the end of this video you're as in love with this wig as I am. But know that if you sign up for emails, you will be notified of special sales. They have live sales. They kind of do it all. So anyway, 𝘕𝘂𝘠, remember them. Let's take a look at Tribeca from all sides. For my longtime OG followers, you know that I am generally partial to curls. I really love curly and wavy styles, and I tend to gravitate toward them over everything. But lately, these layered, they're not technically a shag, but I kind of think of them as a shaggy bob because they've got a lot of shaggy layers. Even though this one isn't wavy, the way the layers lay, it kind of gives it just a little bit of a wave. I am just so in love. And bangs, I don't know where I'm suddenly into all the bangs, but I am just loving this style with the bangs, with the waves. And I honestly think that if you're struggling on the wig wearing journey, Belle Tress is a brand to really keep an eye on, because they, in my opinion, are making some of the most natural, realistic looking wigs that are out there today. They generally have lower density, they generally don't have any permatease, and the cuts are truly what make them super realistic. And then of course their lace fronts, which have come such a long way from 7 years ago when I started wearing wigs. Let's just take a look right away because they are so good. The density of the lace front, the small, nearly invisible knots, the lace that just blends seamlessly. So if you are someone who likes to wear your hair off of your face, maybe you're not really partial to bangs, their lace fronts will allow you to do that with no worries whatsoever. And even though this one does have a bang, which is too long for me to wear straight out of the box, I have a video showing how to use a thinning razor to trim up bangs. Super easy to do. Anyone can do it, and I will link that below. So if I wanted to wear this with a full bang, I can. I'll just trim it up a little bit, but you don't have to. You can find the way that you want this one to lay, and you can play with those bangs. Sweep them to the side. Give yourself a center part that looks a little bit more like a kind of a curtain bang. Take some heat to this piece and get lift in the front so the bangs aren't even laying down at all. This is a heat-friendly wig, so you can use any hot tool you want on this to maybe get a little bit of lift. So much can be done to these to make them your own. And as you know, I'm such an advocate for making wigs your own. I know that the struggle is real, but it doesn't have to be this infuriating struggle, because you can do a lot with your wigs, and I have tons of tip videos showing you how. So this is inside the cap. We do have a center part. I'm not personally a center part girl, but I think it works on the style, especially with the bang. So I'm not sad about it. We have extended lace that goes all the way to the ear tab. So there's not going to be any transition. If you want to tuck it behind your ear, you won't see that cap at all. We have soft ear tabs with bendable stays, an extended nape, Velcro adjusters, and the rest is open wefted. Now, I've done nothing to this wig, but, you know, run a wide tooth comb through it, run my fingers through it. So you can be reasonably certain that this wig is going to look like this if you were to purchase it out of the box. I will also say I don't find as much variation in straighter styles as I do in curly styles, so the risk can be a lot less. I know it can be really disappointing when you watch a review and then you get the wig and it just doesn't look like it looked in the review, and I think you see a lot of that on curly styles, but my experience is not as much on straight styles like this. So as you can see, I'm just fluffing it, running a comb through it. Personally, I would probably take some heat to this to get a little lift in the top because it's a really relatively flat style, which I know a lot of you are going to love because that's really realistic to what our bio hair will typically do unless we put a lot of work into it. So this one really does look like an everyday throw and go, shake it out, throw it on, run out the door. So in that sense, this is a super, super natural style that I think most people are going to be able to wear with no problem. As I said, one of the selling points of this brand is lower density, no permatease. This one fits the bill perfectly. There is no permatease at all, so there is no volume on the top. If you love volume, if you like the bigger hair, this one isn't going to be for you. It just doesn't have that. And even though you can take heat to this and try to get a little bit of lift, I actually have a video showing how I do that. You're not going to get a ton of lift on this one. It really doesn't have the permatease to sustain it. And also because it is a lower density piece, it just doesn't have a ton of hair. And then you've got these layers as well. So truly not for the big haired crowd. And I know I've got some of you out there, but for those who've struggled a lot and feel like every wig is just a little bit too much for you, this one probably isn't going to be too much. And you can see, you can tuck her and that changes the look as well. Just great. Let's talk about fit. This cap is running pretty true to average in my opinion. I am getting quite a bit of extra cap up here. You can see when I do that, that means I've got extra room up there that my head isn't filling out. I have a very petite over the top of my head, and I'm more average petite on my circumference. All of my measurements are in the description box below. I have a 21¼ circumference. I do have to cinch this one in a fair amount, and I would need to wear this with a wig grip. So if you're looking for a style that you can just throw on your head and go about your day, kind of no muss, no fuss, something that's going to look really realistic and natural, a wig you can wear with no makeup, which can sometimes be challenging when wigs are perfectly styled. We feel like we need to do an awful lot with our face and with our clothing to make it look realistic. This one, you won't have to do any of that. You certainly can, and I think you can accessorize it and play with it, but really for an everyday piece, this one, 2 thumbs up all the way from me. Let's talk about color. Buttered Toast Rooted. I was really surprised by this one. They're describing this color as a magically mixed brown blonde, basically a classic combo that makes you feel relaxed and natural. That's kind of this wig. But what I was surprised about was how ashy this color is. When I think of this color, and I've seen other brands have this type of a name, buttered toast, usually it's kind of more of a golden color. This is not at all golden. I do think this looks a little gray, actually. And I think this is a great color if you are gray, but you're not ready to wear gray shades. You just can't quite make that leap yet. This is a great transitional color to gray. We have got a blend of an ashy brown. I would say it's kind of a medium brown, not too dark, but not really a light brown. The base to me looks like an ashy brown. And then we've got this ashy blonde all throughout. And it definitely looks highlighted. It is rooted, but the root just a shadow, and it basically is the color, in my opinion, that the base is. Maybe a tone darker, but it's not like a significant root where you would maybe think it looks like somebody needs to go get their hair touched up. That's not what this root is. And it is absolutely ashy. I see no warmth in this color at all. There's no red, there's no yellow blonde, there's no gold. It is truly the definition of ashy, in my opinion. It's as close, in my opinion, to gray as it can be without actually being a gray. I was so pleasantly surprised how flattering this color is. And I have to admit, as I get older, I am gravitating more toward the more neutral to ashy colors. I just don't find myself generally liking the warmer colors on me like I used to. You know, our skin tone changes, a lot changes as we age, and you know, I am almost 54, I'm getting close. So I do think this is an appropriate color for anyone who wants to start heading that direction but doesn't want to go gray. My bio hair is really turning ashy and gray, and I think it's a really good match for this, and I could blend my bio hair without the need for any root touch-up powder. So I don't want to mess her up too much. I just like playing with the fibers because, well, it's fun, and I don't have hair, so, but I don't want to make her look too messy for you guys. Let's get outside so you can see this color outside. Put her on your list if you like styles like this. That's all I can say. I'm really thrilled with this one, and I think they did a phenomenal job. And I'm not going to worry about the heat-friendly fibers on this one because the length is perfect. It's not going to rub up on your clothing, and even if it does a little bit on the very ends, because this is straight, it's going to be super easy to maintain. I have some videos showing how to do that. I can help you out with that too, but she is so good. So good. Let's get outside. Thanks for watching, and don't forget about 𝘮𝑻. Love you guys. I'll see you soon. Right here it is outside. You can really see how ashy this is. Super, super ashy. I'm gonna step out into a little bit of sunlight. You can see a little bit more of the kind of the brunette, but I mean, sunlight's gonna warm up a little bit the color, but you can tell it's not warm. There you go. Hey friends, thanks so much for watching. Here are a few videos I think you might enjoy. Go ahead and click on one and watch.